So let's have a conversation. My title says everyone is going viral but you. I am not the only one that has been consumed with trying to find yourself in this YouTube space, trying to find a way to show up and be yourself. So you have gone through content creator after content creator. It seemed like there is some wave of the algorithm that is pushing out small content creators, and they are making money that they have never seen and heard. I am no different than any of them and any of you who have been consumed with how to show up in this space, right? And so I wanted to get on here because if you are so indulged in trying to get the right video, trying to go viral, trying to get all of this money that everyone is saying that they are getting, and now you have spent countless hours second guessing yourself, I want you to know that YouTube has always been a space where there was too many bells and whistles that you had to go through in order for you to actually be on that side of YouTube where everyone seemed to be living their dream life, right? And so you are consistently consumed with, what am I doing right? Why are my videos not getting into this space? What hashtags are they using? Most of you have videos that is sitting in your phone right now that you feel is not good enough because it either is not matching, or anytime you put one out, it seems as though you get 12 views and that is it. So I want you to rest assured that if you are going to show up authentically, be yourself, you have to not be consumed with it going viral and you receiving all of this money that everyone is talking about. I started this journey. I started YouTube a long time ago, and I started YouTube just because I am a stage play writer, producer, and director. And I was like, okay, after I do my plays, where am I going to put that content, right? I am also a filmmaker. So as a filmmaker, I have a space where my content lies. I have a film that is currently, shameless plug, I have a film that is currently being streamed on 13 platforms, including Tubi and Amazon Prime. And so for a filmmaker, I have a space. As a stage play writer, producer, and director, once we have done the show itself, the content literally sits in my hard drive, like literally. I have plays that's still sitting in my hard drive that we've done, and people are asking, hey, are you going to release the play? When are you going to release the play? And I haven't. And so here I am showing up, and I'm like, okay, I'll get on YouTube and I'll put that out there. I started on YouTube in October being consistent. I started being consistent in October. By November, we had already hit that 1,000 subscriber marks, and now we were able to be monetized. I have made a total of $64.
Actually, it's $61.27 to be exact.
But I have consumed countless of hours trying to figure out, where am I going wrong? When I release it, why is it not getting into these spaces? When I do it on certain other platforms, it go quickly. But when I release it here on YouTube, it's like YouTube has it in jail and it's not going anywhere. And I know many of you feel this way, but I want you to know, please don't go down this rabbit hole, because you will be so bent out of shape that it will convince you that what you're doing, the knowledge that you're giving, the content that you're putting out, it's not going to reach anybody. If you can help somebody, then you putting your content out there is beneficial for the people that need it. And because YouTube is the largest streaming platform, eventually the people are going to find you. Prime example, this video right here. This video right here was a stage play that I released. I just put it on YouTube because I needed the cast to look at it, because we were still performing this stage play. So I was like, hey, look at this play. Make sure that you are crossing every T when we get ready to perform it again, dotting every I. And so I put it on YouTube. And then one morning I woke up and it's like hey, something's going on YouTube, and I'm like, okay, what's happening over here? I go over and I check this account, and this play is what we consider as viral. I tussled with God on this play. Let me say this. I am a Christian, so I'm going to talk about godly things. So I wrestled with him about this stage play. But when we got to the end of this stage play, we had over 800 testimony of people going to seek counseling for being abused, talking about things that happened to them that they had never shared, going into spaces, getting counseling. And I want you to know that if this play never went viral on TikTok, on YouTube, I don't know if I can say that name, but if this play never went viral on YouTube, I want you to know that what it did in person was all the momentum I need to keep going and not letting things like this distract me. Things like, okay, I put something out there and it has not gotten any feedback. I put something out there and it's gone nowhere. And I know that many of you are feeling this space, being that we are coming on some trying times. Let me say this. I lost my job at the top part of this year. I lost my job in February, and truthfully, when it happened, I knew it was not unexpected. I knew that this was about to happen, because I had been with this company since 2016. Since we're here, let's just talk. I had been with this company since 2016, and the past 2 years before my termination, I had never experienced a more toxic environment than I had been in by senior management directors than I was in. I knew I should have gotten out of there a long time ago, but I didn't. And I didn't for so many reasons. Reasons we all know. One, you're comfortable, right? You don't want to start over, and financially you don't want to be in a position. And so when the termination happened, I felt a burden lifted off of me, but I also felt like anxiety was getting the best of me. And so here I am, trying to show up in a space because, one, everybody was talking about, oh, just get on YouTube, you have great content, it'll reach people love what you do. And then I show up and it's nothing. Like this channel has been grateful for the milestone, grateful for reaching the 1,000 subscriber, grateful for reaching the monetization, grateful for this $61 that is currently sitting there, because you can't take it until you reach 100. But I am grateful for that. But before I get consumed that I don't have anything to offer, or I feel like I'm showing up in a space that won't allow me, because first of all, I'm 49, 40. Y'all can look at me for a minute. Okay, I'm 49 and showing up in the space, baby. Listen, YouTube has my 2-year-old nephew and the cliff of his hook. So I'm like, what am I gonna do in this space? But I started doing what everyone else is doing, seeing all of these content creators who's saying, hey, just show up in this space after 45. There's a niche for you. There's an audience for you. There are people that will be consumed with what you have to offer. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a stage play writer, producer, director. I'll show up and teach and talk about these things. And then I released a video for that. And baby, when I tell you, it'd be like, girl, 2 people seeing you. And you start refreshing your screen thinking that, okay, well, maybe this is the moment, and it doesn't happen. I want you to do what I have done. Learn to let it go, put it out there, and move on. I am too creative to stay in a space and watch the time go on if it's going to be viral or not. I have too much inside of me that I am able to tap into. And as a creator, you can't get consumed there because your mind always going. Your mind always going. I'm always writing. I'm currently in a film. We are currently in filming a TV film. It started off as a TV film. What? It started off as a TV series and now it's a film. So we are currently in why am I not able to talk? It probably because this car in front of me. Did y'all see how his lights just lit me up though? Y'all see, I want y'all to know that I'm cute naturally. Like, I don't have no makeup on. None. This is natural skin at 49 years. Okay, that's because I drink my water. Dag lights, why did you go off? I thought it was the spot. Being a stage play producer and director, I thought I was on the stage. We're currently shooting a film. We're also getting prepared for a stage play. And then I am trying to get a play done in another city and state. I am also in process of reopening my performing arts studio because, as I stated before, at the beginning part of this year, on top of losing my job, my husband went into kidney failure, but he's now currently on the donor list, and we're just waiting on God. We're waiting on God to show up and be God in this space. But y'all, I'll share that journey, and I'll share that moment. My husband and I have been together for 35 years. We've been married for 25 years. This year he turned 50, and this year we celebrated our 25th anniversary. Has it been easy? Absolutely not. My husband has blocked me from my celebrity crush for 35 years, and he knows who he is. He knows who he is. So don't come in my comments. Oh, see, look at me talking about comments. I need you to comment below if you are in this space where you feel like you are chasing this YouTube algorithm viral Hall of Fame. I made that up. YouTube algorithm viral Hall of Fame. Because everybody is on here like, girl, listen, I just made $10,000. I made $40,000. I made $50,000. Meanwhile, I made $61. But you just better believe I'm so proud of this $61, just like that they're proud of that $10,000. Because I got enough in me to believe that it's on its way. The things that's about to happen to me is on its way. Why is it on its way? Because the Bible says no good thing will he withhold from me. Seek it, and it's going to be fine. Knock, and the door shall be opened. I am about to step in one of the wealthiest seasons of my life, and I have had my share. As a stage play writer, producer, and director, I am not just one on here talking about it. And the reason I never did come into this space is because I was out there living it. I was literally out there living it. I have written, produced, and directed 12 stage plays. We have performed them 24 times. I've done 2 films. One is currently on 13 platforms. I'm an author of 2 children's books. I own and operate a performing arts center, and I'm a wife, a mother. There is nothing, there is nothing that I cannot put my mind to and not do it. You're looking at a girl who's from the west side of Chicago, struggled with reading and writing, and baby, when I tell you the God that I serve, and the reason I serve him is because he has proven himself to me. Now, I ain't gonna get into the religion stuff, and you ain't gotta work. Look, y'all, look at that. Look at that light. It's back on me. And he just drove off. But anyhow, if you are in this space, to not be discouraged. I want you to be encouraged because your journey is worth sharing. Your story is worth telling because someone else is needing it to endure the hard times that they're going to face. If it's not for anyone now, someone's coming. I think I'm done ranting. I think I'm done. If it never goes viral, which YouTube, fix this and put my people in front of me. Anyhow, I love what I do. I love to make people laugh. Until the next video, I will see you guys later.